Hi, and welcome to SimpleSpiritualityPH. So, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, I'm a Reiki healer, and an overall lightworker. Now, before we dive into today's episode, which is actually just answering a question that I get a lot when it comes to tarot reading, I would like to invite everyone who would like to receive notifications to please hit the subscribe button below. If you like this video later on, hit the thumbs up. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session, both face-to-face, live, and or online, because I do distance Reiki as well, here are the details. So you've got my email, my Facebook, and my Instagram. And on Instagram, I do post daily tarot readings for everyone who needs to see it for the day. Okay, so let's get started. Now, let me put this away. I always hold this because it feels good to hold it. It's just like this little thing. But anyway, so this is going to be a very candid video because I realized that a lot of my clients have been asking about tarot, specifically about yes or no questions. So it does come up often when I have a tarot reading. Most of the questions are usually yes or no, and I realized that a lot of people do wonder on whether or not the tarot a tarot reading can predict the future. Can a tarot reading predict destiny? Can a tarot reading kind of define what the future will be? And the simple answer, not so simple answer, the not so simple answer is yes and no. So what does that mean? Okay, so usually when people go for tarot readings, this is because there is a burning question at hand. This is just usually, but some people do come on, ask for tarot readings just for a general reading, like for example, what do I need to focus on for the year, or what do I need to see right now, what messages do I have right now, and those are perfectly fine. But today we're going to focus on those on questions which usually pertain to yes or no questions, or other versions of this may be, can the tarot predict my destiny? Can the tarot give me answers to can the tarot give me definite answers? A lot of times people ask me, does this person love me? Does this person not love me? Are we going to get back together? Are we going to be together? Or am I going to get that job? Am I going to get that promotion? When am I going to be happy? Or no, let's scrap that because that's a time-based question. Or people ask me also, am I ever going to be happy? There are versions of that as well. And the simple answer to that is yes and no. And for this reason, okay? Now, in this universe, like attracts like. That is the only thing that determines a tarot card's outcome. All right? That's the only thing that determines a tarot card's outline. And going by that logic, if like attracts like, then that means that whatever you're feeling, thinking, believing, focusing on right now is what's going to come out in the cards. Okay? So let's take the example of a relationship, because a lot of times people come to me for questions about relationship. And the number one question is, do they love me? Do they love me? So, in yourself, if you were to come to me in a state of feeling that the person that you're asking about doesn't love you, then the tarot will say no. If you come to me in a state of being hopeful, kind of like you're 50-50, or you think it's possible that this person loves you, then the tarot will give you also a kind of maybe no, a kind of maybe yes. Now, if you're very definite that when you come to me and you ask about a person loving you, and you're very definite, you're very secure, you really know that this person loves you, off the bat, then the tarot will answer yes. So that's done. Whatever you're feeling, thinking, believing, focusing on right now is what the tarot is going to give you, you know? And a lot of times, I see this a lot of times in um, a lot of tarot readers, not to bring anyone down or anything, but a lot of tarot readers kind of forget that kind of aspect, that everything in this world is energy. And whatever state your querent is asking about when they come to you for a reading is what's going to show up in the reading. Because tarot, again, the cards are reading the energy behind the question. You know, they're always reading the energy behind the question. So a lot of times it's, well, 100% of the time, it is exactly that. Now, after a tarot reading, whenever someone gets a result or a reading that they really dislike, it gets to the point of kind of, not really negativity, but it's kind of, that's a really surefire way to bring a person down. This is because sometimes when, again, let's go back to the example of the relationship, right? If, let's say, for example, someone comes to me and they really, really love this person, but they're really doubtful, or they really don't believe that the other person loves them. And, of course, the tarot says no, right? Now, what's ingrained in that person's mind is that, oh my God, I knew it. This person really, this person doesn't love me, so I should just give up, But that's one thing that I would like to caution, that I always actually caution my clients about. I always tell my clients off the bat that whatever reading you receive today can change tomorrow morning, okay? So one example I give for that is, let's say you want to be a millionaire, and you are very doubtful that you will be a millionaire. You have a lot of limiting blocks when it comes to being the rich person that you want to be. And so you go for a tarot reading to me and you ask me, will I be a millionaire? And coming with that state of, no, I'm not going to be a millionaire, you ask me to read a question, of course the tarot is going to say, no, it's not likely. But, okay, so let's say that you take this information and you make it work to your advantage. In your mind, suddenly something changes and says, oh, the tarot says no, but I don't really think that's true. I think that I can be a millionaire. So after the tarot reading, you go out and send resumes, or you go out and start your own business. If after that kind of action, after that kind of inspiration that you take from the tarot, you start to change things. You start sending out resumes, you start creating products that you could sell online, or you start your own business. By the time you have another reading, it could be 5 minutes later, it could be 10 minutes later. By the time you change your belief, by the time you change what you're feeling inside, all the cards are going to change again. So it's that kind of thing. The tarot is that kind of thing. Tarot is very energetic. It only reads based on your current reality, based on your current beliefs, based on your current feeling, based on what you're currently focusing on. It's always that, because in this universe, like attracts like. If you go to Abraham Hicks, or if you go to other LOA teachers, Neville Goddard, you'll find that this is actually a universal thing. It is a law. Law of attraction is a law. It's true. It's a law, basically. It's something that is 100% true for everything. I myself am a deliberate manifestor. I love the law of attraction. I've been so fascinated with it for years and years and years now, and I'm always excited about the things that I can manifest and just really explore to the biggest limits of the things that I can manifest. And it's the same thing that I also tell my clients, because it is true. It is the law. It's the law, basically, It's the truth. It's the fact that everything that you focus on, everything that you believe in, everything that you feel, that becomes a truth to you, is what's going to manifest, is what's going to come out. So in terms of the tarot, in terms of yes or no questions, answering that original question that I opened up earlier today, the tarot does answer yes or no questions, but it is only true for that particular moment in time. It is only true for that particular moment in time. All right. So whatever your energy is right now, that is what's going to show up in your cards. That is what's going to that is the message that the cards are going to show you. And the moment you change what you feel, focus on, think about, what do you believe in, then the cards are going to change accordingly. So I would always advise my clients, those who want forecasts of like what the future will hold. The tarot can do that, but in terms of, again, basing it off the current energy. For example, what if I tell you that you're not going to be a billionaire, you're not going to be a millionaire? What's going to happen if you stay on this path? What's going to happen if you go on a different path? What's going to happen if you do this? What's going to happen if you do that? There are numerous realities that you can enter. There's not just one reality. And the tarot has a very limited view of that. I can't go on reading millions and millions of realities and millions of energies, So that being said, I forgot what my point was, but basically, in terms of forecasts, a tarot can show you a glimpse into one possible future. Remember, there are thousands, millions, trillions, Googleplexian number of realities that, of course, I can't physically read for because I'll be reading for my entire life, right? But whenever someone asks for a forecast like that, or whenever someone asks for a future reading like that, the tarot can show you one possibility. And remember that this is just one possibility. Please don't make the mistake of taking the tarot as the definite, finite results, okay? Remember, tarot will only show you the current energy, which changes every minute, It changes every minute. Your beliefs change just like that, or energy changes just like that. Feelings change just like that. Your focus changes just like that. And accordingly, the tarot will change its results when the energy starts to shift, when your beliefs start to shift, when your feelings start to shift, when your focus starts to shift, So again, whenever you go for a tarot reading, I would just like to caution everyone, don't make the mistake of making that tarot reading as the only possibility, the only end result, because it is not. It is just a snapshot in time, and for a forecast reading, it is just a possibility in time. You can take that road and go down that road if you like it. I mean, if it's a positive reading, then believe it, soak it in, if you received a positive reading for the current reality, then there's no reason why you can't believe in that, But if it's a negative one, and one that you dislike, know that everything is changeable, and it changes every second, every minute, and it is in your power to change, okay? So that's one of the questions which I get a lot, and a lot of people really do want clarification on that, and I hope I did do justice to it, and I hope I answered that question very clearly for all of you. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you would like to receive notifications of new videos, updates and stuff like that, and if you would like your very own current tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, here are the details, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.